Okay, we got that. Been a couple days. Let's go through, get this out on Twitter. See if anyone pops in today. Hey, Bucky, how's it going? First, second, third. How has your day been? Market's looking good today. Cassie slipped in fifth. Oh no, Cassie was technically second. How's everyone doing? Give me just a second here. Yeah, hey, Paul, how's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. So, finally got home. Yesterday was just super busy. The past 2 days I've been doing paperwork for cable replacements, lines that are bad that we have to submit for contractors. So it's just been doing a whole lot of paperwork. Cassie got some more garden stuff ready. That's cool. Green thumb for the green market. That, when we see that pop, oh wait, we're on Ford right now. AMC. So Ford had that huge pop. I was almost ready to pull the trigger on some puts this morning because I was wondering if it was going to pull back because a lot of stocks when they pop up like that, you hear the term shark fin, meaning that you get a sharp spike and then they just fall off. Well, Ford started to fall off and actually came down. We're on the 5-minute here, and it held to 13 most of the day. So Ford did really good. AMC's has been nice and steady. Little bit of a pullback to start, but when we climb back above the 200, it just kept moving upward. We are in that profit zone on the cash secured puts. So for now, those will sit. I'm going to leave those in place and see what AMC does throughout the week. Because right now, every time I've rolled those, I've made more premium on them. I keep rolling them out another week and dropping a 50-cent increment on the strike price, knowing that eventually, they would meet up with AMC. Now, whether AMC would hang out at that level or AMC would blow through them, well, if AMC ran through that level, then I just let them expire and, it's all profit. So yeah, it's I'm just excited to see AMC running back up, see it catch that red line, and for now it's holding that red line. So that is definitely good. Right now those puts are worth 182. Now remember, I'm on the selling side, so if I wanted to exit those, it would take me, I would have to pay $182 to exit those. I've already collected the premium on them, but the fact is, you want to try to maximize. No one's here just to, to get a little bit or get enough. You kind of want to maximize. So right now, if I roll those out another week and drop the strike price down, another 50-cent increment, not only would I get the $50 of collateral released, but I would also end up receiving another premium credit of $16 on those. Now that's if I did that, if I did it this week and pushed out my expiration from this Friday to the following Friday. So I've still got time on these, and every once in a while I'll pop in, I'll look at them and see what the differential is if I want to roll them out. If it's like $2 or $3, I'm not going to worry about it. But right now, being at $15, that's an okay premium to roll them out and release collateral back. So that's just something I got to think about. One of those options thingies. So how is everyone else doing? We are here in up on the Iron Range in northern Minnesota. We are supposed to hit the 40s today for temperature. In fact, let me have a look. Give you a little bit of a. We are at 37 degrees right now. I am so ready for warm weather. But yeah, so AMC's looking good. GameStop, nice and steady. Move back over the 200. That was a nice little run right there. It's just, it's so difficult to know, when to play and what levels to go for. But yeah, GameStop went on a nice little run. Probably when when the 15 crossed the 200, that would have been a good entry point. Up until you start seeing multiple red candles, that is, if I was playing calls on GameStop, that's what I would have looked at, just to see the crossover there and maybe enter on the confirmation candle, because you get this little one at the crossover, but are you pulling back or aren't you? Well, as soon as it pops up, you see that next green candle, you know you're on an upward movement. So let's go through. Crypto's been moving quite a bit. Crypto, so the main ones we watch on here, they did end up dipping. It was weird. They all dipped on, both Shib and MATIC both got released on Robinhood. And, they got kind of crazy there. They pulled back a bit. Yeah. So they ran steady for a while. They had a fairly decent dip, and now they're moving upward again. But through some of those dips, I did get back in. So MATIC, our average now, let's go ahead and expand that out. Anyone else making money in the market, having good trades and having good trades and a good time? So we are now down to a $1.39 average. It was right there. Now 5 minutes of my glitchiness. There we go. Okay, got that in. We're at the $1.39 there. So averaging in better on MATIC. Let us go to DOGE. See where we're at there. I love moving the average lines. We are at 1405. So we averaged down a little bit, not a whole lot, but we improved the position. So if we get if we hit that point where they start to run, just the fact that the position is improved, the average doesn't change much. When you get to a certain point, it takes a lot more to move your average. So yeah, it takes more to move the average, but increasing your position, increases the overall value. As many of y'all know, Shib. Robinhood is so goofy with Shib as far as where the marks are. It doesn't give you a good average. There we go. So yeah, Shib and MATIC, both the averages got a lot better there. Doge, not so much. Just, the margins on Doge, when it runs up, it spiked up almost to 18 cents, and then it pulls back. Well, that's that 5% dip. Well, if I'm buying down here close to where my average is, sometimes, you're still buying the dip, but sometimes you're averaging up on it. Well, it continues price movement, runs up again, has another huge drop down. Well, this time, buying the dip down here, you're buying below average. So, just because you're buying on dips doesn't mean you're always going to be averaging down. Sometimes if it was steadily moving upward, but I'm still timing 5% dips, well, my average would slowly move up on those. But yeah, that's where we're at with the crypto. Yeah, and let's go ahead. We'll check out the major indexes, just see where everybody's at. Yeah, this is the first time, I didn't stream yesterday just because, was super busy with work. So this is the first time I've actually sat down and looked at the market all week. Got home from work the past couple days and just, really tired. Little bit of life change going on. I have cut a lot of caffeine and trying to cut sugar out of my diet. Less sweet drinks and stuff. Still occasionally, I might have a regular Mountain Dew here and there. I might have Mountain Dew Zeros will be my go-to, but just mainly I've been taking brisk waters or brisk teas and drinks, and what I do is I fill it up to about the line, about where the label starts with Kool-Aid, and then fill the rest up with water just to give it a little bit of flavor. And I still have an energy drink in the morning, but I'm working on getting away from all the caffeine and stuff. So body is getting used to not having all that extra energy. So it's body's trying to find its natural place where it wants to function. So yeah, there's the Qs, there's the Russell. Those are all running much the same. Any good on here? Tesla. Everybody's up. That TCAT. I don't know. That's still a sketchy one in my opinion. I don't know if I would ever do TCAT. Oh, looks like ATER's run's finally over for a bit. It could pop up again tomorrow, but duck down. It did cross down into the put zone. I haven't been getting really any notifications on when stuff's dropping like that. I get them, but I really didn't have a lot of time to look at them. It's weird. Yesterday they got pushed down a pre-market and went on a nice little tear. I'm wondering if they might be in for they might get pushed down for a day or two, and I wonder if they'll pop back up. In fact, it looks like they might actually be they might be turning around right now, in fact. That'd be interesting. Nice little end of day run. So who all is still chilling out in chat right now? Let's get back over. I want to get AMC back on the screen. God, AMC's looking good today. So as I had mentioned, so I've got those cash secured puts, and the funny thing about those is this is part of the power of theta. If we go in, and so we're going to be looking at the puts. Remember that this is the selling of cash secured puts. So if we look, this is part of how you can roll stocks and or roll options and continue to collect a little bit of premium here and there. So if we're looking at the $20 strike for this Friday, and if we go, we can see that the theta is just shy of $12 a day that you're losing. Now if we go down to next week and look at the 1950s here, the 1950s, theta's only $7, or less than $7 a day. So this is where when you're rolling, even going, looking at the going 1 for 1 on the strike price, the $20 to the $20, it's still, there's not much difference between these two. So basically, initially you're gaining $5 per day. That's where it's coming through that the difference in the strike, or a difference in the prices to where I would receive premium for rolling, most of that is just because of theta, because the additional time available on the contract means that the one I'm selling at 1950 has a lot more time left. It has more value than the one I'd be buying to exit, which only has 3 days left. Hey, Pug, how's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. You're not late. No one is ever late to my live stream. Everyone shows up right when they're supposed to. Yeah, but AMC's looking real good right now. I just wonder if AMC's going to get back up. We might be starting an upward move. How are we looking on the 4 hour? Yeah, AMC on the 4 hour, it is starting to turn back. You look at the... This is just sick to look at. Anyone who even pretends that there's no manipulation, look at the first real candle. Granted, that one we fought back on. That one just hammered. That one ran up, knocked back down. Ran up, knocked back down. Knocked down. This one we fought back, knocked down. Fought back, a knockdown there, and now today, this is nice when you look in on the 4 hour and all you see. Let's drop it down to the 1 hour. Nice big bright green candle, nice big green bright green derp. Not even sure what I said there. Oh, Paul's driving right now. Cool. Up and down and up we go. Yeah, that's the main thing to, especially seeing it on the 1 hour, the main thing to take away from this, look at the body of the candle here, look at the body of that one, then you get these two little red bodies and then another big green body. That's just showing you that when it comes to they can play their games here on the 30-minute. We look at the green candles. Granted, that was your reversal right there, starting to pick up the little bit of a doji candle. There's your larger red, narrowing. I think it's called a tombstone, is it? Where you get the base and then the stick. It's sticking up and then boom, boom, boom. That is what we want to see right there. Yeah, AMC looking real good right here. Yeah, Paul, definitely drive safe. Keep your eyes on the road. Hands at 10 and 2. Kind of interested. Oh, Old School's got one up. Yeah, so it was a late lunch today. That's why usually I like to be on 10-15 minutes after Claybro, but work does not always cooperate with that. And work to pay the bills, work to invest more. I have a job I enjoy. So what is going on here? Those continue. What are we looking at there? 13. I almost wonder. I am not sure if we're going to get that big of a spread on AMC. I was almost debating setting a roll order for those puts and set it to where if they get up to like $15 or $20 worth of profit for rolling the position, that'd be nice to just automatically just sitting back and wait, and then all of a sudden get notified, hey, you got 20 more bucks and you release $50 of collateral. But yeah, overall it's up 40%. So what has everyone else been up to? I was in Clay's today giving a listen. I got in there a little bit late, but hopefully the afternoon I'll be able to listen a bit more in there. It's just wondering what's going to happen there. I still got a ways till 20 though. So let's see if we got anything interesting going on. We had. Does anyone have anything they want to look at? Because this is we of course do full participation here. Peloton, they're calling for puts. What is going on the 3? Ooh. Verizon, VZ. Oh, Verizon, okay. Dip down below, but problem is, so it just dipped down below the, on the 3 minute, it dropped below the 200. Problem is, it is looking oversold right now. Hey, Shredder, how's it going, man? Having a pizza and beer break. Pizza and beer breaks sound good, sounds fun. Oh, Clay. Or not Clay, Gabe. Alright, how's it looking on the 5? Trouble is, it is oversold right now. So yeah, we still got a half hour left on... half hour left in lunch. Cassie, after Frank's stream, check your YouTube channel. Gonna a question Paul doesn't want to ask in here. Dude, if you want to ask questions, nothing wrong with having a little bit of a conversation. So we're gonna I'm kind of interested in seeing what's gonna happen with this, because this is one of the few times that I've gotten one of the alerts and I'm actually in a position to look at it. It's a secret. Ooh, secrets. Paul has secrets. See, Verizon ran down, touched the 200, but it's still playing on the call side. So, this is why Short the Fix always says, just don't jump into the 1348. It's great, but don't jump in nilly-willy. Don't jump in and just blindly do the plays that it tells you, because you still have to understand the analysis. You have to understand what's going on, and there are a group of rules. So just because it notified puts on Verizon, it just told you that on the 3 minute that it had crossed over and was showing towards the put range. Well, it ran down. The body of the candle held right at the 200, and it looks like it's moving back upward. So on the RSI, you are right in the center right now, 49.7. Same on the Stoch. So the question is Verizon actually going to start running towards calls right now? And honestly, when I see how wide it is and it narrows up, and it's kind of widening out, but really it looks like it's moving into a sideways trading trend for the rest of the day. You do have this nice big candle popping in here on the 3. And it is reflecting a bit on the 5, but if you look, your 13 and your 48 are narrowing so much, they're pretty much turning into one line at this point. So yeah, for me personally, I am hesitant on this one right here. How are we looking on the 4? Now, long term, it is like it's trending upward for calls. So, if I was going to do a swing play on this one, I would certainly give myself, rather than playing like next week's expiration or whatnot, I would maybe look towards, I would look towards about a month out. In fact, how are those? Well, let me see if there's any notification on the 4-hour on Verizon. Just kind of. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the 4-hour. It is moving upward still. Let's go back to the 5 here. Trade options. Oh, wouldn't that be a nice birthday present? Alright, what are we at here? Technically, those are closer. AMC. Yeah, the 4-hour AMC's looking real good. I don't want to be one of those people, but we could start to see AMC really make a move to soak up some of those borrowed shares in the near future. Because we are coming up, what is the... Just below 19 is where the 48 is right now. AMC did get the cross on the 1 hour, but looking at it, you got to check your other indicators. It is overbought right now. So even from regular analysis, it looks like it could go into a pullback any time now. Now, as long as if the pullback is a nice gradual pullback after a huge popping spike day, that would be nice. A little bit of pullback, cool off the RSI, and then take tomorrow, trade sideways, have a cool off day, and then Thursday, Friday start ripping again for the end of the week. That'd be a pretty good setup. But yeah, continuing its upward movement. GameStop still nice upward movement. Ford is cooling off, but it's cooling off at a high right now. I know Riptide had some contracts that were a little bit further out. I currently do not have any Ford contracts open. Like I said, I was looking at it. I wasn't sure. Had I been able to babysit, I might have, and I probably would have lost on those. So that's one of those good non-trades. The non-trades that you see happen and you don't get into them, and then you see that looking like a shark fin pullback and then just starts going on a tear. Yeah, those would have hurt. That's why you set stop losses. Drop down to 30 minute on crypto. I think 30 minute on crypto would work good. That down there, this would have been a nice. I think I actually did pick up some down here. I should have picked up more though. So anyone have any individual stocks they want to look at? Any stocks they want to look at? Any options contract questions? Any fun stuff like that? AMC, a little bit of a cool off there. Let's move over to the 3. Let's see, who else? Oh my god, that is such a nice day. What is AMC up on the day? AMC is up 7% today so far. Looking at my red Mullen, hopefully it'll get green someday and you'll sell. Oh, Mullen, yeah, there's I keep getting notifications for puts on Mullen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mullen has just had a nice little run up here, and mostly it's just been getting beat down, like week after week. I'd be kind of interested in some Ortex numbers on Mullen. So I know it's EV, but I don't know. Is it a short squeeze candidate? Is it a stock that's much like AMC, artificially being held down? Keep any notifications for a lawsuit if I lost 50,000 or more in Mullen. Wow. That's interesting. Never heard that before. Kind of interested. Yeah, not even, Mullen would be exciting if you're, playing calls and it started to run, but, yeah, there's just not a whole lot to look at there. Yeah, really, the only way I'd play Mullen is if something came out to where it showed that it was going to turn around and start ripping. I'd play calls, but for as far as getting shares or playing puts, there's just not a whole lot of value there right now. I mean, well, let's look at this. Let's go back in and recheck this on the put side of the house. So let's look at next week instead. Yeah, so when you're looking at only $12 a contract, that's there's not a whole lot of even on the put side. You could load up, get a whole bunch of put contracts. The share price going down could do you some favors. Oh. AMC looking to continue upward after a little bit of a cool off there. Yeah, no, Cassie, I had the same thing. I got in on Neo for a while there. I was actually playing, I think I was playing Iron Condors on it there for a while. And I did good for 2 or 3 weeks on it, and then all of a sudden it fell out also. So I tend to avoid those plays unless there's something like really, really driving it. But granted, that was before before the days of the 1348. So I might look at some of those stocks differently now. Speaking of, let's have a look at Neo. Itchy ear. Nice early run up and flat rest of the day. How was yesterday? Yesterday a little bit. Yesterday push down and then a run back up. Yeah, there are certain stocks I am hesitant to even deal with. Like playing options on financials. I know a lot of people made a ton of money on Bank of America today. Financials they're great for long-term holding and for dividends and stuff. Yeah, see, huge run up, and well, like much of the market, it just kind of fell asleep halfway through the day here. Let's look at some of those value stocks. Home Depot had their run. Not as much, not as bad as some of the others. It's still on a little bit of an upward trend right now. Let's look at Target. Target's been looking nice all day. They did have a little bit of early pullback, but other than that, they've been gradually moving upward all day. Home Depot, Target. I always forget the ticker for Lowe's. Oh, Wait, is this? Yeah. Yeah, lowest company. Okay, that is correct. Yeah, same thing. Huge run up to start the day. And you could jump over and, well, let's check it against the SPY, because I think all those are actually on the SPY. Yeah, same thing. Run up and then flatten out the rest of the day. A lot of those are fairly close to what the S&P is doing. Back to AMC. Oh, hoping that was going to turn into a green candle, but a little bit more of a cool-off pullback there. So on the 3, AMC is currently testing the 13. It is having that little bit of a pullback. Let's see. Trying to see if there's anything interesting going on. Yeah, yeah. So I just got notification of the cross down on the 3 minute on Mullen. So that they're calling for puts again on Mullen. Like I said, I keep getting notifications on Mullen for puts. Every once in a while one will pop in for calls, but it seems like every single indicator they keep giving is for puts. Supposedly I got left 10,500 Bitcoin, but having trouble getting into the account. Man, if you're sitting on 10,500 of Bitcoin, that's like, retirement money. That's we never hear from Pugnacious again, because he bought a small island somewhere in the Caribbean. Now, I still think if AMC runs up and takes 19, God, on the 30 minute we're looking real good. The 30 minute is still saying AMC's gonna want to run. Think you got lied to? Yeah, that's yeah, I'd be interested in hearing, the story behind, 10,500 Bitcoin. Let's have a look here. BTC. Yeah, BTC. Bitcoin. All right, what are we at currently? We'll just call it 41.4. Times 10,400. 10,000. Oh, 10,500. Yeah, so you'd be looking at 434 million. Yeah, that's if you I'd be hooking all my peeps up if someone mysteriously gave me a wallet with over 10,000 Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still nicely moving upward. Oh, we're on the 30 minute here. Yeah, Bitcoin's looking great. Right? Oh. Work phone. Hey. Okay. Wait. Well, I want to thank everyone for stopping by and spending a little bit of time out of your day with me for lunch. I'm wrapping it up and going to be heading out here. So thank you everyone who stopped by, spent a little bit of time out of the day. We had Bucky, Cassie, Paul, Pug, Shredda. Looks like everyone there, and all the listeners who just came in and had an earful of the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate every single person who comes by the channel. Smash the like button if you know anyone who's interested. Help get word out on the channel. But yeah, I try to be here every day. There are days I can't, but every day I'm here, and every day I see people show up in here. I know the channel's appreciated. I know that I'm doing good in the community, and I appreciate y'all just coming by and spend a little bit of time with me. So everyone have a wonderful day. I will catch y'all later on. So from me to you, I wish you good health, good trades, and I'll catch you next time.